Hello guys, welcome back to another video from the Agent Review. And today we will be talking about what should we really expect in the next 30 days of Apple with all of the products that are going to come out, what events, Macs, iPads, iPhones, and everything. But guys, before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to the Adrian Review, because if you don't know, if we reach 150 subscribers, we will have an Airpods Pro giveaway. So subscribe to the Adrian Review now. And you might see that today we're in a different aesthetic, so tell me down in the description below, do you like the old purple design or this new design, or maybe I should get another color. So tell me down in the comments and let's start. And of course, first we will be talking about the iPhone 13, which should actually come in September this year. And for the new upgrades that we might get for all of the iPhone 13s will be a slight larger camera bump, and for the normal iPhone 13 we are expecting better camera systems, and also something that I'm not very keen on with iPhone 13 and the 13 mini, the camera will be rearranged. And I know whenever Apple rearranges, people say it looks bad, but then they just get used to it and like the normal, and it's like a normal one. But camera arrangement that we have with the iPhone 11, iPhone 12 is really the best. I never thought it was wrong. It's much better than the iPhone 10s, any of the iPhone 10s, 10s, 10s Max, anything of that are much better than the older iPhone 8, iPhone 7. These are really the staple of iPhone. But for the camera angles or the camera sensors being like diagonal, not like on top of each other, top left, one on bottom right, it's not very good. And actually it looks really like a Samsung move. Like, that's not an Apple professional move. It looks like a Samsung move that Samsung does with their like phones, which really look like a toy. It does really that. It takes the power from the iPhone that looks the amazing powerful iPhone, and it just takes it and makes it like a kid's toy. But one of the other big things that we also might get for all of the iPhone 13s is that we're gonna have much better battery, between 4% until like 12% for each one of them. Every phone, like all of them, will be from the range from 4 to 12% battery increase, which is really much better, and hopefully they can beat the long-standing, the best battery life ever on an iPhone, which is the 11 Pro Max. Don't forget, it's not the 12 Pro Max, because 12 Pro Max has a lesser battery capacity, but still good. And it's perfect for the iPhone 13 mini, and with the new announced MagSafe battery pack, which the video is coming out also next week. So subscribe to the Adrian Review now to see that video. It will be a perfect phone. You won't have any battery issues. Now I am just switching back actually this time to the iPhone 12 mini just to see like the experience of iPhone 12. So when I switch to the iPhone 13, I really, when coming like from the 11 Pro to back to the 12 mini, it does really feel like it does not have enough battery capacity. But good news, with the battery pack, it did really help, but you only need to wait for the review. And for the Pro model, we will also get the insane enhancements, and of course 120Hz with the ProMotion display that we wanted for the Pro iPhone. We will get also we will get the same stabilizer that we had in the 12 Pro Max, and we should also expect more storage capacity, as we might get some better recording quality and better stuff like that. So maybe expect maybe 1.5 terabytes, maybe 2 terabytes. I don't know if they're gonna do it, but still have some little leaks that we might get it. And we also have an always on display, but it looks like to only be with the Pro model. They do have the Pro Motion technology, which is really used with the Apple Watch with the always on display, that I can change from the refresh rate from like 60 Hz to 0, and it's also the same thing with the iPad. But the iPads don't have the always on display. They use it for other kind of features. That the ProMotion really technology is really that you can switch between refresh rates very easily and very fast. But we also might get a smaller notch so people can see that there's really a new change, a new design, so Apple can really sell this phone, because really all the new changes is a much worse camera redesign and some better battery life, some of course camera improvements, better chip here, A15 chip, stuff like that. And that's for the iPhone. But now let's switch and talking about the Apple Watch Series 7. Really, there aren't really big stuff with it. Of course, we're gonna get the squared off design, new colors like the Airpods Max, and some better health tracking. We might get some glucose monitoring, but if we don't get it this year, I'm sure we're gonna get it next year. We always hope it comes, but it never comes. But we might also get new AirPods, which are the AirPods and maybe AirPods Pro 2. The AirPods Pro 3 will have a design which is like between a hybrid between the normal AirPods and the AirPods Pro. And I am hoping that they will stay the same price as the regular AirPods, even if they're just gonna do it with normal wireless charging case. I really don't hope them to increase it, but there are some links that are gonna make it like $200, so people will think, oh, I'll just go get the AirPods Pro for like $50 more and have noise cancellation, transparency mode. But that's what Apple wants. But of course, when they announce it, we're gonna have it and we're gonna make comparison videos and everything. But now let's talk a little bit about iPad and what to expect. But actually, we're only expecting 2, possibly 3 iPads, which will be the iPad 9, iPad Mini 6, and possibly the iPad Air 5, which if we don't get this year, we're gonna get it next year, because actually they did update the iPad Air 4 in 2020 after the iPad Air 3, but I don't really think they're gonna do that on daily basis, because it is like the middle iPad. So I am still thinking that the iPad Air 5, but we still have like no leaks about it. We have some stuff about it, but really, I'm really sure it will come like next year, not this year. But the main star of it is gonna be the iPad Mini 6 that will have their same redesign that we got with, of course, with the iPad Air 4, USB Type-C, maybe the A14 chip, A15 chip, something like that. But we're also, of course, we're gonna get the budget iPad that we get every year, which is the iPad 9, which this year we're gonna have a redesign to it, because 2 years ago with the iPad 5th gen and till the 6th gen, all we got was just a processor upgrade, and then we got a design change with the iPad 7th gen that we only got a processor update with the iPad 8. So this year, if we're following the trend, we should get the new design of like the iPad Air 3, iPad Pro 10.5-inch design, but we maybe would still the A12 chip, because when they switched from the iPad 6th gen to the 7th gen, they only did the redesign, but they did not upgrade the chip. So it was still the same A10 chip, which is actually the iPad 7, the iPad that's behind me, and still has the same A10 chip from the iPad 6, but with just the new design with a smart connector and everything. Finally, let's talk about Macs. But the rumors that we have for the Macs are really more speculative. Of course, lots and lots of us are expecting the new 16-inch and new 14-inch, hopefully with an M1X Mac Mini. Let's start with the 16-inch. Well, we might get it with the M1X or the M2 chip that will be announced with this new Mac lineup that they're gonna push. But with the 16-inch, we are expecting some new legacy ports back. We had this leaks for around 6 months now, and we are also expecting MagSafe with mini LED, but that will be the cost of the touch bar. So if you love the touch bar, well, the touch bar is gone this year. It will go for mini LEDs, so better contrast ratio, Pro Display XDR stuff. But one thing, if the cost of the mini LED display is the same as the touch bar, the price will still be the same. But if it's a little bit more, you might expect some new price hikes. But it's really the same thing for the 14. But maybe with less power and less powerful processor. But the M1X Mac Mini, it will be the same as the normal one, but with 2 more USB-C ports, which we are also expecting with the 14-inch. And as I said, it will be the same and better chip, and maybe some slight improvements with a $100 to $300 price increase. But that's really all about the upgrades, what we'll be expecting in the September and October events. And of course, if we have more on this, we're going to talk it down and we're going to make full videos about it. So guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend, and a journey podcast.